So this is a circuit diagram of a hydraulic system. So on the left side you are seeing the component diagram, and on the right side you are seeing the circuit diagram. So just like you are having electrical circuits diagrams, you will be having the hydraulic circuit diagram. Each element will be having a distinct symbol. So using these symbols we will build the circuit, and if you want to make any maintenance and other things, by seeing the symbols you should be able to understand how exactly it is functioning. So at the bottom you are having the tank or the reservoir. From the reservoir here we are having the pump. There is no filter here in the figure shown, but the filter is present on the return line as shown. So oil is entering into the reservoir by passing through the filter. So on the pump side you are not placing any additional filter. Then you are having a pump, and the pump is driven by a motor as shown. Then you are having a relief valve, that is a safety valve, which will ensure that any excess pressure is there, the relief valve will open and it is diverting the oil into the tank. Then you are having a pressure gauge for visualizing or seeing the pressure of the system. Then you are having the valve here, symbol shows is a 4x3 double solenoid spring centered direction control valve. In the center position all the valves paths will be closed. From the direction control valve, the valve is going into a throttle chuck valve. So throttle valve means it will control the flow rate. Chuck valve means it will allow the flow in only one direction. In the opposite direction the flow will not be allowed. So when the fluid from the pump, if it is trying to enter into the piston side, it has to pass through the throttle valve, which means some restricted passage. So you are able to get the some kind of throttling activity, that is a speed control activity. When you are supplying the fluid onto the rod end side, and when the piston is moving backwards, then whatever oil is coming out of the cylinder, that will pass through the check valve by opening it, and it will not be throttled. So if you are not having this check valve, then during the forward motion of the piston the oil has to flow through the flow control valve, and during the retraction motion again the oil from the cylinder has to pass through the flow control valve. So but the use of the check valve, you are ensuring that during only one motion you are having the controlled speed, and in the other motion you are not having any controlled speed, and you are allowing the cylinder to move at its natural speed level. Then the actuator here shown is the hydraulic cylinder. So you are having the component diagrams, and also you are having the symbols. So usually the circuit diagram will be created by using the different symbols. So we will be studying them in more detail in the subsequent modules. So any hydraulic circuit diagram means it is only the symbols which are used to create that particular diagram, and from the symbols we can be able to understand how exactly this particular circuit is going to operate.